Hi guys.
Hi guys.
Back again. You have to bear with us with the noise because as you can see there's a train just behind us.
And there is a
And
main
we're
road as
right
well.
next to a busy main road. So just bear with us with noise. Let's wait for a few people to get the alerts and be able to get on. If indeed they do.
Hi Sammy.
Hi Sammy. See, it's not showing us on the thing that anyone's on, is it?
It's bugging out again.
Yeah. Can you let us know whether you can hear us, Sammy? I think we're connected. Yeah, we're connected. Can you hear us? Yes, thank you very much. We're not just chatting to ourselves.
I think there's a few more people because I could see a few profile pictures in the top corner.
Okay. Guys, if you're on, say hi. Share the live out. Just wait for a few more to pop on. We have got a signal, so fingers crossed. Hi,
Good
Elaine.
evening, Elaine.
Thank you for joining. Oh dear. I can't get on to the other one. So we've got a good signal on the phone that we're on. I've got no signal on the others. So
Everyone's waiting for your story time.
I know, yeah. Must be.
Hi Donna.
Oh yeah.
Hi Dawn.
Hi, thanks for joining us again. They keep coming back, mate.
So
They're obviously not that scary.
Have you all got a cuppa?
Yeah,
Got a nice cup of
grab
tea?
yourselves a brew because you're about to have story time. Right. Into this one. There you go.
We are by restaurants again, so if we smell nice,
just round
nice
the corner
food
from restaurants. If we go too close to that way though, we might smell tyres. There's a housing estate there and big massive cathedral just behind us. So
Hi Jackie.
Hi Jackie.
Hi Sally.
Oh, well, you'll have to put them down for a minute, Sammy, so you can watch the live and crack on with it later. Hi Sally, thank you very much. Right, we ready?
We're ready.
Yeah.
I was going to say the slogan then, but we'll leave that till
not quite for that one.
later.
Right guys, please bear with us with the noise. Signal should be okay. Please bear with us with the noise. If you were on right from the start, you'd have heard that big massive train going past. We're right by a train line. We're also right next to a very busy main road. So just bear with us with the noise. You will hear stuff.
Hi Christine.
Hi Christine. Right, so guys, we are...
I'll turn it around so you can see where we're at.
We're at the ruins of an old abbey in the middle of a city centre. So it is noisy. Another train just gone past there.
I mean,
as well.
we can say where we are because
we can say where it's a public place, so we can say where we are. We are at a place called St Oswalds Priory.
Hi Karen.
I'm just going to go straight into story time.
I think you all buckled in, ready for story time.
You got your brews ready, guys?
Hi Sherry.
We are at St Oswalds Priory, or the ruins of St Oswalds Priory and the park that it lies within. The park has been massively decreasing size over the years as per the railway going through it and also the main roads running through it now. But there is a massive history to this place. So, built in 1880 by Lady Athelflaed of Mercia, the daughter of Alfred the Great. The priory was originally dedicated to St Peter and was the first of its kind, being constructed entirely from recycled Roman stone. At the time, it was unusual and many felt quite bold to build a church-type building due to the frequent Viking raids going on in nearby areas. Originally intended as a church and Christian cemetery, as well as living quarters for Alfred the Great's family, in 1909 the relics of St Oswald were taken here, and the building was dedicated then as a priory rather than a church, and renamed to the name that we know it as St Oswald's Priory. Now, in the centuries that followed it, it grew rich as a place of pilgrimage. It was then enlarged after the Norman conquest and became residence for some 40 to 50 Augustinian canons. Very similar to monks that we kind of know of now. However, by the 13th century, it was literally living in the shadows of the much more successful Abbey of St Peter, or as we now know it, you want to show that? Gloucester Cathedral, as you can see just there. So in its proximity to Gloucester Cathedral, that was a much more successful building, and this kind of started to decline. It was still a highly popular place of worship all through the 1500s, but then came the Civil War and the Siege of Gloucester. The abbey was largely destroyed by royalist artillery, and the church building was demolished shortly after. In 1653, the remaining stone was used to build the nearby market house, which is just around the corner, and the standing ruins abandoned. A group of separatists formed their own allegiance and refused to abandon their beloved place of worship and continued to use the ruins of a place of worship and also illegally a burial ground for nearly 200 years. This whole park that we're on stands on top of 200 plus years of unmarked, unregistered graves, and there's believed to be near on 2,000 graves below our very feet. In the early 1800s, it was finally given up after investigations into the mass graves and the unofficial status of them. Now, regular sightings on this place, and bear in mind, guys, there wouldn't have always been a main road running through it or a railway running through it. These buildings, other than the cathedral and the church over that side, weren't here. So the sightings would have been something amongst just this area. And there is actually also a cemetery about a mile away, which was classed as being on the same land. And there's also, the story continues there. I'll tell you a bit about it because we were potentially going to go to that one afterwards as well, or if we couldn't be here, because this, unfortunately, guys, is known as a place where a lot of people tend to congregate to drink. So if that was to become the case, then we could just get in the vehicle and go to the other site, which is now an abandoned cemetery attached to the back of a church. like I was saying, the sightings are of monks, or what we now know to be canons. For hundreds of years that's been the case. People have always reported seeing monks walking up and down. There's often been reports of rituals, reports made by the locals in the nearby buildings of these rituals, because they can hear chanting and what they believe to be firelight. Only when people are turning up to investigate this, there's nothing here. So nothing has been found. Locals also report that dogs, when they walk their dogs here, quite often stand there barking at things and something that they can't see. So are the dogs seeing something that we can't? People have reported being pushed over as they walk through the ruins. So it's as they're walking through these arches. Now obviously we've just walked through them as well as walking around them. We've not been pushed over yet. So hopefully it doesn't happen. But that is also another report. And people report being made to feel physically sick, as well as getting rather bad headaches. Now, reports of cannon fire a long time ago was heard, but that isn't something that's regularly reported. And there was another group of investigators in 2020 that had planned to be here overnight. They had permission from the local council to do so, and they'd set up camp in this very area. They started recording or doing their investigation at around 6 p.m. and planned to go for 12 hours till the next day at 6 a.m. They left shortly after 9 p.m. due to the fact that they all started to feel very ill. So as a result of that, they packed their stuff up and they left. They never returned. Hopefully, we'll be okay. I'll tell you now, guys, I've got a very bad toothache today, and I'm struggling with it. So if you see me holding my face, it's because I'm in pain. So I can't be the bearer of telling you whether or not I've got a headache, because I've had a headache all day. So we'll just see how Connor fares with it. So I don't think it's going to affect me in that way in terms of the fact that I've already got one. So we'll go from there anyway. But I will read the information I've got on the other location, because it's about a mile in that direction, and it was previously classed as being on the same land as both this and the cathedral. It's called Watton Congregational Cemetery. It's now largely abandoned, and in the 1800s, when this place was investigated and they left this place alone after that point, there were some 200 bodies exhumed, and they were transferred over to the Congregational Cemetery. But as there were unnamed bodies, there were unnamed graves over there. But they were put into an actual designated place of rest. So the story continues from here over there. Similar kind of sightings, but at that church, at that cemetery, it's also a Commonwealth War Graves location. So there's other things over there as well. There's some 12 World War I graves and 19 World War II graves. And that cemetery itself dates back to 1700s itself. So there is another part to this story. But obviously, the ruins that we're at are St Oswalds Priory, and that's the reason why we're actually over in Gloucester today. Now, like we've just shown you, it does literally sit in the shadow of Gloucester Cathedral, as we've already seen. And as I've already said, guys, please bear with the noise, because we are next to a very busy road and a train track.
And I keep seeing ambulances.
There's a lot of ambulances driving past with the lights on as well. So, I mean, there is a hospital just up the road, so I'm hoping it's not because there's something going on.
So, had a few comments. Thank you to everyone else who's joined. I can see a few more people are joining the live. Yeah, don't look as red today.
No, I'm not. I'm not going to lie, guys. I look a bit diseased. I've got like patches on my head now, so I'm not burnt, but I'm
peeling.
Yeah, I'm definitely I'm peeling, so I've got white and brown patches all over my head. So,
Hi Malcolm, hi Angela.
Mark, hi Angela.
Warm salt water for your mouth.
Yeah, I did do some of that earlier on, so I have tried it. So, and I'm just, I've lost the summer glow. Yeah. I kind of can't use me for his heating tonight. So I've lost the summer glow. I did go brown for about 2 days, and now I'm peeling. So.
Hopefully he doesn't get roasted by the ghosts again tonight.
Yeah. Everyone thought it was funny last week, didn't they?
Even the ghosts.
So, but yeah, guys, like I said, I'm all right. I've took some strong painkillers, so I should be okay. But we'll see. So if I say I've got a headache, it might have no relevance whatsoever for this. You're absolutely welcome, Jess. Thank you very much for taking part in the competition. So,
like we said earlier, with where we are now, with people liking to come here and drink, there are actually people who just turned up.
people have just turned up to come and drink.
So hopefully,
but they haven't come in here. They've took themselves off to the bench the other side of the park. So it is a location that I know can be like that.
Hi Claire, good evening.
I won't go into the story about the dentist because I had a rather frustrating phone call with them today. But
I heard the story on the way here.
Trying to get in for an emergency appointment, and they tried to book me in for nearly 40 days' time as an emergency. So
very urgent. Yeah. Hi Donna.
Hi Donna, thanks for coming on. So guys, so you've had your story time. I hope it was a good one with a cup of tea. But as always, guys, I'm Ian.
And I'm Connor.
With Paranormal State of Mind.
Let's do this. Right, where should we
I'll flip the camera. I think we start the other side because this is where we've seen some graves as well. So go the other side.
Whereabouts should we go?
Well, I mean, it's the arches that people report being pushed in, isn't it? So
should just put some.
This was an arch; it's just been filled in.
Should put some by here then.
We go across here.
I will
see it all then, can't we?
I'll get the cat balls out the bag.
Okay. Right.
So if anyone's not watched the video the other week while we're setting up from the nunnery, it is on our page. So if you'd like to go and watch that, if you haven't already, it was very good there, and something we both definitely want to.
Yeah.
Go back
we need to go back because there's a good half of it that we didn't even get around. We just didn't have time to get around all of it because there was activity going on in all different places. So we tried to film what we could, and unfortunately, signal there wasn't good, not at all. So kind of left us in the position where we couldn't stay live. So we going down into the basement. We did a pre-record, and then I've posted that up. I will at some point try and knit all of those videos, the 3 or 4 live parts we did plus the pre-record. I'll try and knit them all together, and then that'll be posted up on our YouTube. So I'll let you know when it's on there. Pop across there, guys, and you'll see the whole thing together then as well. So, but the place is brilliant. And it's somewhere that you can go, so you can book onto it. So, guys, if you're in the area and you want to, or honestly, it's well worth a visit. It's well worth getting down to. So there's a lot of stuff that went on there, but just the building itself is just absolutely insane. Thank you for the stars, Sammy.
We don't even need our lights later.
Yeah, well, I think it does light the walls up itself. Yeah. So we'll just need to see where we're going. So we'll kind of finish setting that up. I'll show you the board again. See, guys, we are very much in view, and this main road wouldn't have been here when obviously this was a priory. So the hundreds of bodies that were exhumed were probably exhumed as part of the roads being installed, and that was why. There are still actually some graves here. So there's still a couple of graves there. There's one over in the back that you can see, and because there's houses been built onto the land, if you look next to that wall there, at the furthest point where it goes to the house, there's actually still 4 headstones next to the wall. So we're very aware it's somebody's house, and they're probably not going to want us to be too close to that. So we shall respect that, I think, and try and stay away from the actual house boundaries. But I'll thank you for the stars, Emma. Jess, honestly, if you want to go there, I'd recommend it. I can give you the name of the company that we went with as well. They're very good. So, and it's not expensive either for the amount of time that we had there. I think it's worth it. So there's also other places that they do, and we are going to potentially be booking onto some of them as well, and we'll let you know when we have. But it's we're definitely going to have to go back to the nunnery.
100%.
We've done about half of it. The other half still needs to be done, but just the general feel of the place was absolutely unreal.
We met some great people as well
some really nice people
who share the same interest as we all do in this live. So, and I believe I might have saw one of the people who we met on the live earlier. I saw their little photo pop up. So I believe I saw we've met a lady called Jade.
Oh, it was Sean there.
Jade and Miles.
Jade and Miles, if you're watching, hello. Right, guys. So
I've placed, just to let you guys know, I've placed 4 cat balls down. One in the arch there. There's another by where the other arch used to be, but it's now bricked up. Then I've got 2 in front of the cross. I've got the cross down. We've got the teddy bear. Got the EMF, and then we've got the bell.
Right. So are we ready to go?
Let's do this.
Let me just load up. We'll start with the Spirit Talker. I think we're going to Necro as well today, so as everyone else can get involved. I just had a whiff of food there. I don't know whether it's the delivery guy, because there's a bloke on a bike just ridden past. Everywhere we go, just like this, we should
do that one. We should do that one week. We know there's a good restaurant that's on Just Eat. We should just get it delivered to like.
Can you deliver to the Priory? Doesn't want to load anything up. What's going on? There we go. Right.
Karen asked, "Is that scores in the bricks?"
Where are we looking at? What, over here? Oh, there is marks in the bricks. Are you on about up there or here? And that's just actually the brick itself. But there is markings at the top. That was actually part of the decoration, I think.
Don't know what the camera keeps doing. It keeps having a little
doing what it wants to do.
Yeah. Malfunctioning.
Yeah, when this place was actually fully built, guys, it literally, the building itself, as it shows you on that sign, it would have gone right out to where these railings are, and then all the way back that way. This part would have been its garden. So it was a very large priory. That's why it got upgraded to the priory status rather than the church.
So as you can see as well, guys, with the cross, just so you all know, it is within the outline. So we know if that moves, it's definitely not one of us who's done it.
I think we've probably got about half an hour before we lose light. So if we start the investigation going, and then we'll, it won't be long before we're in the dark and we can see all the lights going off then. So But let's do this then.
Let's do this. I think the car agreed.
Yeah.
Car beeps its horn, it agreed.
So, yeah, see guys, that's what we're on about. There's a Tesco train going past at the minute, and it's they're quite loud. So I'll just wait for that to pass.
Let's seeing faces in the wall. That is a common thing we have every live though, isn't it? When we all see stuff in the walls, don't we, in the brickwork.
Ain't it mad though, you can.
Yeah.
You look back on pictures and that, you really
It's that
do.
one at Shrewsbury Way where we saw that face quite clearly in the wall.
Yeah. There's one around there as well. Got 2 eyes, forehead, nose. Yeah, so
Face tricks on you.
if you are seeing things, guys, please take screenshots, and then I'll put a little note up later on and just post all the screenshots into it. We love looking through them all, and you may pick up things that we don't see. So please do take screenshots and try and post them in later on. Without further ado, guys, am I doing it or you?
I reckon you.
Me. So I'm the one that's got to continue talking as I go above me. That's nice. Cheers, mate. Thanks.
I mean, you just do a really good job of doing these call outs.
Spirits, if you're here with us now, please come forward. Please communicate with us. We mean you no harm. My name's Ian.
And my name's Connor.
We're part of a group called Paranormal State of Mind. And we're purely here to try and communicate with you. We are friendly. We just want to see your side of the story. We want to hear from you. If you're willing to come forward, please do so. As I said, we mean you no harm. We've placed devices on the floor for you to be able to communicate with us. There are some clear balls on the floor. If you touch them, they light up just like that. There is a teddy bear with a pink glowing belly. If you touch that, it will make a beeping noise. There's a bell. You can ring that if you wish to. There's also a cross on the floor. That is a symbol that we know you'll be used to with this building. So please, by all means, pick the cross up, move it, have a good look at it if you want to. And there's also a black device leaning up against the wall. And if you go near that, it should light up from green all the way to red. It'll just show us that you're there and that your presence is with us. In my hand is another device. It's called a spirit talker. And we believe that this is able to communicate with you by picking up words that you're saying through your voice, and it translates it back onto the screen and to a voice for us to hear. So please come forward and use our devices. Help us communicate with you. Like I said, we mean you no harm. We are here as friends. So if there's any spirits with us here now, are you willing to come forward and communicate?
They see the mist.
They see the mist. You see, that isn't one of the things that I've got written down about this place. Doesn't mean that it doesn't happen. It's just not one of the things that's widely reported. So are you saying there are mists here? Is that a sign of you being with us? If this is somebody with us now, can you tell us your name? We've introduced ourselves. I'm Ian.
And my name's Connor.
Can you tell us your name?
We have eyes on you.
We have eyes on you. Okay.
It's great to hear, isn't it?
Why do you have eyes on us? We're not here to do any bother to yourselves or to the property. We're purely here to try and find out your story. And the story of this great building as it once was.
Inferno.
Inferno. It was. There was an inferno. There was a lot of fire. It was damaged beyond repair as a result of the Civil War. So that is relevant. But could I have a name, please? Can you give me the name who I'm talking to?
The loft.
Loft. So I keep looking up at that part, which would have been the roof.
Aldous.
Aldous. Okay. So is your name Aldous? Never had that come through before. That is a...
Aldous, if you are willing to communicate with us through other means by using the equipment, please could you do that for us? As Ian said earlier, there are clear balls on the ground. If you touch them, they light up. And there is a black box at the back called an EMF. If you go near that, it will pick your energy up. And then you've got the teddy bear as well. And then the bell.
Have we still got more balls in the bag?
Yeah.
So I'm wanting to put some in that little
Arch.
alcove thing
Yeah,
there.
I was thinking that. Do you want me to go and put some in there?
Go and put some there.
Yeah.
Dot them along that part and put some in that bit.
Oh.
I don't know why. I'm drawn to that.
Yeah, I was thinking that as well.
Karen, the place was destroyed by artillery, so by cannons and flaming arrows. So there would have been fire. I can't say whether that was the deciding factor in it being destroyed. With it being stone, I wouldn't say so. But there would have been a lot of fire at the time. And it was all when the Civil War was happening. The building was actually decimated by the impact.
Beside.
Beside. So are you saying you're beside me, or are you beside Connor? So guys, we're just placing some more of the cat balls out. Because I don't know why, but my eye just keeps being drawn to that area there, where Connor is.
I mean, we can always move this way if you wanted to.
Yeah. Well, we just stay all across here, can't we?
Yeah. I understand what you're saying, because I'm...
Definitely, honestly, Sammy, looking at the images from what the artists' impressions are like, it looked amazing. And it was big, very big. It would have come out to nearly where the railings are. I'll just show you now. So where those railings are by the road, it came out to not far from there. These graves were actually inside the building. And you can see the wall there does go to carry on. Obviously it's just not there anymore. So it's it would have been huge. Shelley, we are at St Oswalds Priory. And we're in Gloucester.
I'll tell you what, we're getting good at handing the camera back
I know,
over to
innit?
each other.
Seamless now, guys. You never know we were changing.
Joseph.
Joseph, okay. So we've got an Aldous and a Joseph. It's also, while you were putting them out, said beside.
Oh,
Helen.
we're getting
Well,
all
okay,
names.
so we're getting a lot of names. Guys, this is something that happens a lot of. We know the ground here, when it was exhumed, I'm presuming to help build roads and things like that, some 200 bodies were exhumed, and there is still believed to be the lights.
There's just an ambulance.
So an ambulance has just driven past with flashing lights on, guys, and it's just said the lights. But as I was saying, this land itself is still believed to be some 2,000 plus graves below our feet. It was used as an illegal burial ground after this place was not being used, and a small group decided they didn't want to abandon this place, and even though the building was in ruin, they still used it. They came here for their place of worship, and they buried their dead here. So it was obviously a piece of land that meant a lot to them. and they didn't want to abandon it. If you come and stand in the archway, Connor can show you the camera through there. That is a church right there with its own cemetery, just behind that brown building. And then to the other side, you can see Gloucester Cathedral, which at the time was called St Peter's Abbey. Okay, you can't because there's a tree in the way. Connor will keep walking, he'll show you the cathedral. But it was all built on the same land, and eventually this place just...
Bicycle.
Connor, it's going to go. Quick, show that bloke on the bike. Oh, he's got...
Oh, it's gone.
There's a literally... Margaret, okay. Guys,
I think he just caught it last minute, him going around the corner.
There's a delivery guy that's literally just driven past us on a bike, on a bicycle, and it's just come through, same bicycle.
So we've had lights, ambulance.
Lights when the ambulance went past.
In our bicycle.
We've had another name now in Margaret. So we've got Aldous, Joseph, Helen and Margaret. Are you with us now? And if you are, what was this place to you? Aldous and Joseph, were you canons? Or were you some of the people that decided to try and continue worshipping at this building on this land? Are you buried here?
Yeah, that's correct what Sammy said.
We want to protect you.
You want to protect us? Okay, thank you very much.
So some of Harry Potter was filmed in the cloisters at Gloucester Cathedral. That's that's right, isn't it?
Some of
Fun fact.
It was. It's actually the part where the troll, I believe it is.
Wrong.
Oh, no, that's wrong. Okay. It's not wrong. It definitely was filmed there. The part where the troll chases them through the corridor.
It's because they were you in Slytherin?
It definitely was filmed there. Yeah, we've myself and Sam have actually been in Gloucester Cathedral. It's a very, very beautiful building inside.
Hi Julian. Hi Gaynor. Thank you for joining.
It's the cloisters of Gloucester Cathedral that it was filmed at. So.
Hi Susan.
Oh, was it telling me that I was wrong when I was asking if they were buried here? Right, so Margaret, Helen, Joseph, Aldous. If I'm wrong and you weren't buried here, what is your connection to this place? Could you tell me?
The man attacks people.
The man attacks people.
Which has been
That's
reported.
stuff that's been reported.
Because
People
have been
pushed over as they go
through the arches. Ah, Claire, thank you for the stars.
So the man attacks people. So could you tell us the name of the man that attacks people?
Encouragement.
Or could you, if we need to be careful tonight, could you set off one of the clear balls on the ground just to confirm that we should be careful whilst being here because of this man?
Agony.
Agony.
Please feel free to use our equipment. Hi, Michelle.
The.
The.
He said the equipment and he went the. Yeah, Connor did say use the equipment.
Just like this,
There's a
with
lot
the cat
of it
balls.
You're welcome to use it. It helps us determine whether we're actually getting intelligent communication and that you are with us. So please do use it.
Just like I did with the cat balls, if you touch it, it lights up.
Betrayal. What do you feel betrayed by? What was it that made you feel betrayed? Can you tell us your you're linked to this building. Just so as we know what kind of time period we're looking at.
Harold.
Harold, another name. All older names as well, aren't they?
Yeah.
Aldous, Joseph, Helen, Margaret, and now Harold. Guys, like I was saying, this always...
Please stay back.
Please stay back. Okay. So I just went to walk towards the arch then, guys. It's
Yeah,
just
you
I
leaned.
was literally started going
You were
towards the
leaning
arch,
forward then, weren't you?
and it's told me to stay back. So, says that the man attacks people. We're aware of the story of people being pushed over as they go through the arches here,
So if I start walking towards it now,
and it's just told me to please stay back. There's another bicycle riding past at the minute, guys.
I'm in the
You are
arch.
accepted.
You are accepted. Okay, so you're not going to get pushed over.
What have I been accepted into Gryffindor?
Well,
We talked about Harry Potter earlier.
you've been accepted, so you're
So
not
you
going
don't
to get
mind
pushed
me?
over.
You don't mind me standing here right now?
I was told to stay back. You've been accepted. So do I try and walk through it?
Yeah.
You just want to see me get pushed over, don't you? That's what it is. Right, so if the man is here that attacks people, I'm going to walk through the arch now. Is there a reason why you wouldn't want me to be there?
Necromancer.
It's just come through saying necromancer.
Beatrice.
Another name, Beatrice.
What was the word before?
Necromancer.
What does that mean?
I'm not sure. Guys, can you let us know what necromancer means? He's just trying to call me names or something as I walk through.
Is it calling you something really dodgy?
And then we've just had Beatrice come through as well. We're getting loads of names.
Is that an older name as well?
But again, sorry for the train, guys.
But I've noticed the EMF's not gone off at all
Pilot.
compared to last week when it went off a lot.
Yeah, EMF's not even budged. It was at last week's, guys, it just didn't stop going off. Last week's was weird.
Oh, Jess, thank you, Jess. So they normally communicate with the dead and are powerful.
Oh, okay, so it's calling me powerful.
Yeah.
Okay, so you've been accepted and I'm powerful.
Yes.
There we go. Okay. Well, thank you very much if that's what you
Communicating
do.
with the dead to gain further knowledge.
Well, that's what we're trying to do, so if that's what you're calling me, then yes, I am a necromancer. We call ourselves paranormal investigators.
Are you able to set off any of the other equipment?
Threatening.
Thank you for using the device Ian's got in his hand, but are you able to use any of the other equipment we've got as well? Just to show that you are willing to communicate with us and that you are happy for us to be here.
It's just said threatening.
You
So
are worthy.
we're worthy. Are you saying that we're threatening, or are you threatening us?
Tears.
Tears.
Cheers. Sammy put, I feel a new t-shirt design coming on. Hi, I'm Ian the Necromancer. Is that the new t-shirt?
Right, okay, so it can mean quite a few things. If it's communication connection to the dead, then obviously that's what we're trying to do.
Did you hear me?
I mean, that make...
Did you just hear we saying like bells?
Yeah. I heard something.
Because I went to look around.
It
See
was
if
like
there
a
was
bit of a
dog.
pause then.
I was about looking around to see if there was a dog. So I thought it was like a bell on
Yeah.
a corral or something.
So was that you who made that noise?
I just heard little bells as though it was like on a cat collar or a dog collar or something.
But
There's nothing here.
that
And then it's a me.
necromancer makes sense because that Yeah, we use necro, like
Yeah.
Jess said.
And it was, did you hear me? So as we've heard bells, a little bell, it then said, did you hear me? Was it you making the little bell noise? I wonder if it's our bell.
It was our bell that made a noise. That'd be awesome if it was.
It's for us to do. We've physically got to pick up and ring, haven't we?
Yeah.
But I wonder if it was our bell. I definitely heard just a little ding, ding, ding. We think we may have heard you. Can you make the noise again?
Hunt.
I'm glad that begins with a H.
Are you drawn to the bow? Is that what equipment you are drawn to? That we placed down?
If you're able to do so, could you make that noise again for us?
William.
William. So another name.
So the people who were on the bench before, they've now gone, but someone else is there now.
Oh, okay. No, they're not. They're still there.
Oh, so they're
They're
just
on
a
the
different...
bench.
Ah,
There's just another person sat on his own on the bench there as well.
they're very popular benches.
Arthur.
Another name.
Just
It's
getting loads
just
of
names constantly. The guys, when we're in a cemetery, this is what happens all the time. Obviously, this isn't a designated cemetery, but we are aware that this is burial land. There's potentially 2,000 people buried underneath our feet. As a result, we thought we'd get a lot of names coming through, and that is what's happening. It's just name after name after name. So these could be related to the building. They could be family of people that had something to do with this building. It could be anything. So we just need to try and find out who they are and what their link to this abbey was.
Gravestone.
Gravestone. Is it asking us to go there? Right, you want us to go to the gravestone? Is that what you want us to do? Unfortunately, guys, I can't read any of this. It's all faded away.
There are ones further down there, but we've got to be careful.
There's 4 by that house, and there's that one there. I suppose we can take a little walk down to that one, can't we? Yeah. Have a quick walk down. So you can everything's on there. You can't read them either, I don't think.
I'm guilty.
You're guilty. You're guilty of what? What is it you're guilty of? And you can't make them out either, can you? No, I can't make it out. In memory of.
Can't make it out, can you?
No. There's too much moss on it, you can't make it out. These as well. Can't really make out these.
Imagine if the cat balls are just going off now.
James. See James on that one.
Yeah. So that one says James, but I can't read that one. I think you can only read the one with James on, can't you?
It says Will, I think. We've had William, haven't we?
Yeah.
Scott.
Can't make out the others. So, you see James, you can see William. Obviously, we have had the name William. Why did you want us to look at the graves?
He's over there.
He's over there. Who's over there?
You're talking about the man who pushes people?
Can you tell us the name of the person who's over there?
Stuck here.
You're stuck here. Okay. Is that something that we can help you with? Would you like help?
He will trick you.
You'll trick us.
Again, are you
I
talking
feel like
about
we're
the
talking
man...
to like 10 different people here.
Yeah.
Like,
Are you talking about the man who does push people?
when he tries to hurt people, would he try and trick us?
Is he one of those gravestones? If so, could you let us know for the app Ian's using, the device or the other equipment that's on the floor?
The tub.
The tub.
What do you mean by the tub?
Bullet.
Bullet. The tub and bullet. The last few things you've said to us don't actually they don't actually really like ring anything to me. Although there's a seagull sat on that light up there, it was really laughing at us. Suddenly a swarm of seagulls here, guys.
That's the seagull. That's the one that's laughing at us.
Yeah, that one's now sat on top of the ruins. What's going on?
Joan.
So we've got another name come
My
through.
name is Joan. Hi, Joan. Nice to meet you. My name's Ian.
And my name's Connor.
Joan, can you tell us your story? What is your relation to this building? What does this place mean to you?
We're
I'm
getting,
upset.
we're getting circled by seagulls.
Yeah, we are literally being surrounded by a circle of seagulls, guys. It's crazy.
How come you're upset?
Are you upset that we're here? If you are, we mean you no harm. We mean this place no harm. Comfort.
You
No,
feel
but-
more comfortable that we're here?
I'm now being attacked by flies.
Getting absolutely nothing coming through on the other equipment, though,
No.
are we? Nothing's gone off on the EMF. Bear's not gone off.
Harry.
And the cat calls up
Harry,
and...
another name. You talking about Harry Potter?
Maybe Professor McGonagall's a seagull and not a cat this time.
Whoa.
Could be.
Oh, hello.
There we go. Let there be light.
Well, that just suddenly
We
happened.
don't
Didn't it?
like investigators.
You don't like investigators, okay. Is that why you're not using any of our equipment? We don't mean you any harm. We're here as friends. We just want to know what this building meant to you. The remains of the building are stunning. And we'd have loved to have seen it when it was in its full glory. Can you tell us about that? Oh, I'm being attacked by bugs.
Standing beside you.
Standing beside you. Okay. So you're next to myself or Connor? You said beside earlier, didn't you?
Smoke.
Smell. Okay, so police just driving past there, guys. What is going on with these
There's
seagulls?
just been so many ambulances and polices with me.
It's really weird as well. There's loads of people getting in cars and parking up in cars, and they're all like proper suited and booted.
Oh, okay.
Don't you poo on any of our equipment, mate.
Just drops now. Ba-doink.
Seagulls really don't like us here at the minute. Wow, did you just eat a bee?
I think so. You did it so quickly.
The seagull just spotted a bee, flew after it and at him.
Are you still with us? And if so, are you still stood beside one of us?
Plans.
Plans. Okay. What are your plans?
I'm nasty.
You're nasty. Okay, so are you the person that pushes people? Are you the person we've been warned about?
Although,
If you are, what's your name?
don't know if comments are playing up because the last comment was from Sammy, and that was a while ago.
Okay.
So, guys, we aren't ignoring any comments
I
if they are
can't
playing up.
get the live on this phone.
Faces in fog.
Can you get it on yours? Face in fog again.
Agree.
Guys, if you're still with us, we are just trying to see if Connor can load up the live on his phone.
Beside one of us.
Well, you have to turn the volume off.
Beside one of us.
Plans.
Yeah.
Tonight.
Tonight. Okay. So you're nasty.
So, guys, the comments are playing up because I've got the live up on my phone. Well, Michelle, I hope it isn't.
I wouldn't think it is, as we're right next to a load of houses, so... Although, knowing Connor, if it was, he'd have the camera full on it, so... Guys, that did happen to us when we were in Cannock. We went to Cannock Chase and we were doing a live there from the German War Memorial. The German War Memorial Cemetery, sorry. And about 15 minutes before we ended it, some vehicles turned up and parked in the parking area. And Connor proceeded to just stand there with the camera on him and he didn't realise what was going on. So
Luckily, you couldn't see anything.
luckily you couldn't say anything, otherwise
Nervous.
this channel could have been banned before it even took off, really. So
Shows how naive I am. I didn't know what was going on. So new merch, kind of being carried away by a seagull.
well,
Now that would be a
I
sight.
lost my life here.
I lost my life here. Okay. So when you say you lost your life here, do you mean you were buried here, or were you killed here? We're aware people were killed here when it was attacked in the Civil War.
So comments are playing up for others as well because they can only see their comments. Some people, so
Okay.
Smith.
Smith.
and some people struggled on their lives yesterday. So
Right.
What I'll do, guys, I'll keep the live. I've got my phone in my pocket with the live on, so I'll
We'll
keep checking it every so often.
Sometimes it catches up, guys, and then we'll suddenly get a load of messages as well. So
if you do ask a question, I'll get it up on my phone
loads of
after.
names. Is this still the person that's nasty? Are we still talking to you?
Scar.
A scar? So you're saying you've got a scar, have you? Is that from where you were injured? From where you died?
We're following you.
You're following us, okay? This is going crazy.
Could you give us a sign that you are? Because at the moment it feels like we're not really with anyone.
Yeah, it feels like there's a lot of people, a lot of spirits around, but not one directly with us.
We're not getting that sign. Are you able to?
So can you use some of our other equipment as well, please? I'll show you it. So we've got
Demon.
balls that light up red and blue. We've got teddy bear that beeps. A cross. We've got a black box. If you go near that, it'll light up to red. We have a bell, which may or may not have been used, because we did hear a bell ringing. There's more cat balls going down here. One on the wall, one here, and one here. Are you able to use some of the other equipment and not just talk to us? Just confirm that you are with us. Set off something else as well as talking to me.
You're very polite.
Thank you very much. I try to be. Yeah, guys, the only problem we knew we'd have coming here, not only with the noise and potentially people coming up and down here, is the fact that this is burial land. There's thousands of bodies underneath here, and as a result,
So
we're very aware that we're going to get loads of names.
the spectrum and me about Cannock, it wasn't Stan Collymore, was it?
It was the same place.
I got informed of this after.
Kind of wasn't aware of that story.
Yeah, I wasn't aware of that story. Although I am a massive Wolves fan myself, and he did play for. Did he play for Wolves or was it Villa? No, it was Villa.
Was Villa? He didn't play for Wolves.
I don't know why. Oh God, I just said I'm a massive Wolves fan, and I.
Massive Wolves fan. I don't know who played for us.
Yeah, so no, it was Villa. I don't know why I said Wolves.
Nottingham Forest, Liverpool, Villa.
So, just catching up on some of the comments. We haven't had any sign that there's children here yet, Karen. I mean, that could be something we can call out as well to play with the equipment. Although we haven't had much luck with the other equipment so far. So hopefully we can get a few more things, a few more activity come through on them.
Just come through now saying we're family.
Yes, Sammy, the EMF was really active at the nunnery.
Yeah.
When we were in, well, we actually went in, the bit we went in it had many rooms, and we just, because to be honest, we didn't have all the time in the world. We had to be quite efficient with our time.
Yeah.
So we just set up in that room. And I mean, it wasn't even one of the rooms where it was known for being the most active, and the EMF was just going off like crazy. It was going from green to red.
It was on the side of the building where there was a lot of story and a lot of history to it. But it wasn't specifically that room.
Hi, Elaine.
Sarah.
Another name.
More names. It's just constant.
Claire, that could very well be it, to be honest. That'd be a good question to ask. So to all the spirits that are with us right now, please don't feel scared that we're here or scared to play with our equipment. It's safe. It's not going to harm you. Please use our energy if you need to do so as well.
Our equipment just allows us to know that you are with us. It's another way of confirming that you're with us. So you're welcome to use the device that's in my hand that you've been using to talk through. But if you can show us another way as well, you just need to pass through one of the balls. Ring the bell again if it was you ringing that earlier. Move the cross. Touch the teddy bear. You can play with any of the equipment that we've put down. We welcome you to do so. So please come forward. As Connor said, use our energy if you need to. Use our devices energy if you need to.
Anna.
So, Susan, you're from Wolverhampton, but you're an Aston Villa fan. I don't know about that.
That's.
I don't know about that.
Do you tell anyone in Wolverhampton that you're a Villa fan?
That's not great. So I'm from Wolverhampton as well. So Connor's not. He just supports them. But I'm from Wolverhampton, so.
So, Layla, have you ever encountered a skinwalker? No, we haven't. I mean, we've had things come
not that
through.
we know of.
I hope we haven't.
Not that we know of. No.
We've not had anything. We've had things come through which
telling us that
suggest
they're there.
that.
The chair of torture.
Chair of torture. Okay.
I am looking on my phone, guys. I'm sorry if I am slow at replying to the comments.
Yeah, we're not getting your comments through on the actual live, guys. So we've got good signal and it's remaining live, but we're not getting your comments on the live. The comment Connor's having to do what I usually do, but I can't do it because the phone that he's on is the phone I usually do that on. So.
And just, I am looking around still. We're both checking, like, up and down the
trying to have a look. If any of this stuff goes off, we'll pan it across there to show you.
I'll even drop my phone to the floor, my personal one.
It's just come through saying the chair of torture. Don't know what that means, but...
Attic.
Susan
Attic. So we've had loft. We've had
yeah. Susan said they do know that she supports Villa. At least they know.
The whole of Wolverhampton knows.
Just says it on the front door of the house.
That would be brave.
Yeah, so we've had loft and attic.
Yeah, so we had loft earlier and we've just had attic. Obviously, they mean the same thing.
Guys, this is impressive for me trying to multitask.
Yeah, Connor's like switching between two phones here. So.
My eyes have never moved so much.
I once lived here.
You once lived here. Okay, so are you one of the people that are seen wandering around these grounds? Were you a canon? Or what people mistakenly believe to be monks? We know you weren't a monk. We know you were a canon. An Augustinian canon. Is that what you were?
She's got some motorbikes going past. Well, not motorbikes, what do they call them?
Mopeds.
Mopeds.
There's a load of mopeds gone past at the same time. There's a whole load of traffic on the cars and the train.
It's all going on.
As we said, guys, that's what we're aware. There's going to be background noise. So bear with us.
And we are starting to lose, the light is starting to go.
Yeah,
now.
we're going to have to get torches out in a minute, guys. Again, though, it looks a lot lighter on the screen than it does here.
Yeah.
So that's always the case, so it's really strange. We can be in the pitch black and you shine on the screen. It looks like it's daylight. Although our seagull friends have left us alone.
Do we move to another part of this? I know it's not.
We're resourceful.
I know it's not that big, but
we can.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know whether
move down to that bit if you want.
Yeah.
It's up to you.
We are going to move, guys. Just
we're going to go and move to the other side, just because. See if anything else comes through, because
we're getting stuff come through on the Spirit Talker, but we just want to try and see if we get more stuff come through
1920s.
On our other equipment. This does happen though sometimes. Some weeks, depending where we go, different equipment gets played with more.
Did you put 3 out over here?
I think comments are starting to come back through again.
Oh, are they?
Yeah, I put 2 in the 3, yeah, and then 1 on the.
Okay.
Attic.
Attic
Does
again.
it come through again?
He
What
wants us to look up for some reason. doesn't he?
What happened in the when this was a functional building? What happened in the loft or attic?
Why do you
is it
want us
something that
to
happened?
look up or look at the attic?
I might just leave the cross where it was.
Yeah, leave the cross because we usually do, don't we?
Have they just done a lap?
I think so, yeah. Others are scared. Why are you scared? We mean you no harm. Ooh, these were gravestones as well.
Oh, okay.
Look. Okay, guys, I've just realised right in front of us. I didn't notice this before. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 gravestones. So I'll drop these on there, innit?
Although, Jess, I think it's only your comments that are coming through. I've put 4, yeah. I put 4 down and you had the other 3, didn't you?
I've put 1 there, 1 there, 1 there.
So I did just double check I've turned them on.
That one's going off.
It's going off for.
That's the first one I put down. It's just gone off again now.
So that one that Ian put down, that's the first cat ball we've got to go off tonight.
Right. If that was you setting the cat balls off, thank you very much for doing so. I feel we need to take a step back.
Yeah.
We're not going to see them otherwise.
Investigator.
Investigate. Yes, we are. We are paranormal investigators. That's what we're here to do. We're here to try and communicate with you. Please come forward and do so. We mean you no harm. We are friendly.
Oh, Karen, I can see your comments as well. They might be filtering back through
Okay,
now.
brilliant. Hopefully they are. Get your phone out on the ready just in case. But oh, the seagulls are back. What's going on?
They're following us.
Harmony.
Harmony. Okay, so we come to this side. It's very harmonious, and we've just had some activity on the first cat ball.
Yeah, I think we're back up to date. We're up to scratch.
Spirits, if you are still here with us, thank you very much for setting that ball off. We really appreciate you doing that. Could you do it again for us? Just to show that by me asking, you can do it. Or set any one of the others off, or any of the other devices. If you could do that, we'd be very appreciative of it.
Jasmine.
Another name. It's just constantly names coming through at the minute, isn't it? So the names that are coming through, if you're all here with us, surely one of you can move something, do something. Let us know you're here. Prove to everyone that you're here. Come forward to us.
Oh,
Come and join us. Has that just been tipped?
that stas fell over. But I don't know if it's the ground.
Okay.
But that shouldn't fall over now, should
Was
it?
that on camera?
Did anyone see that fall over? The EMF?
Why would that just tip over like that?
Yeah, because I put it up straight to begin with. I don't know whether it's the ground then, but then it was it was stood up for a while before that happened.
It's not windy though, is it? So
No.
Wrong area.
wrong area. Are you saying we're in the wrong area?
You must help.
You must help. What do you want us to help with? See, I'm keep being drawn up to that part now, but obviously we can't get up there. So,
Raymond.
it's gone off again.
Oh, there we go.
Cat ball's going off again, guys. Thank you very much for doing that. Right, so if that is you responding to me asking you to set it off again, thank you. We really appreciate that. It's showing that you are here listening to what we're saying, that you are trying to communicate with us. Can I ask the name of the person that has just done that for us? Can you give me your name? We've got a slight breeze coming through now. It's the first one we've had of the night.
Are you able to set off one of the other clear balls for us, please? There are 6 others.
Children.
Children.
There we go. Well, that answers I think it was your question earlier, Karen, asking if there's any children here. So we've just had children come through.
So if there are any children with us,
Do you like the clear balls?
you're welcome to play with them. Pick them up and throw them if you want to.
Do you see them as a toy?
Every time you touch them, they'll light up, they'll flash. You get flashing red and blue lights. See how many you can do that with. There's also a teddy bear. You can go and play with that if you want. Don't be scared of it. It will beep if you touch it. But don't be scared of it.
That's creepy.
What?
Sammy just said a phone glitched. It looked like green eyes at the top of the screen.
Wow, okay, thanks. At the top of where this window frame is, I just keep being drawn up there for some reason. I don't know why.
If you got a pair of ladders, you could sit on top of that, couldn't you?
Yeah. Don't carry
To be
ladders in
fair,
your boot.
if I really tried, I reckon I could climb onto the top
Yeah,
of
but
that.
that's when we're going to get police calls.
Yeah.
So. Let's not
Obviously,
go
I wouldn't do that, guys.
Let's not go down that route. It'd be easy to do it because you just go up that.
Yeah.
A bad spirit.
A bad spirit. Okay, so is there a bad spirit here as well? We've been warned about someone being nasty. So can you give us the name of the person that's bad?
Jess had it as well.
Robinson.
Her screen
Robinson.
glitched out. I mean, we do have someone in the chat with the second name, Robinson.
Well, yeah, it could be that where I'm looking at is what used to be the loft. It could be Jess. You are correct.
Another
Ralph. So I've just asked for the name of the bad spirit. It said Ralph. So, is there a Ralph with us now? Ralph, are you the person that pushes people over? Are you the person we've been warned about? You tried to hurt people? If you are, why?
Spectre.
Spectre. There's some loud bikes going past us.
Thought he's just like warning that people are watching us. What was that last one?
Sure.
Oh, another name.
It's just We've had about 15 names so far, haven't we?
You have nightmares.
You have nightmares. Bear with us with the train, guys. Obviously, this train line wasn't here when this building was built, so.
Karen, I'm gathering the same feeling, to be honest. Is someone stopping some spirits from talking or coming through to us?
We get the odd thing and then absolutely nothing after that. It's really strange. It's really strange. It just goes deadly silent as well, doesn't it?
It does, yeah.
Tranquility.
Quiet.
I've just said it goes deadly silent and it's just come through saying tranquility. Just literally proving my point. There are people by us at the minute, guys, so if you hear a bell now, there is a dog and it's jumping around and I can hear its tag or bell on the collar. So if you hear it now, that's what it is.
Are you stopping? Are you not coming through to us at the moment because there's other people around?
I am Dexter.
Oh, okay. Dexter, okay.
Well, I hope it's not Dexter from the series, because that's about a murderer, so
Right.
don't want that.
Dexter, if you're here with us now, can you confirm that you're here with us by setting off the equipment? Any piece of equipment you want to. Make the lights go from green to red. Touch the teddy bear and make it beep. Could you move the cross that we've left on the floor over the other side?
Imagine if you just see it rotate now.
Many lives were lost.
We know many lives were lost here. And we know many people were buried here. We know that lives were lost during the Civil War, when this place was destroyed, because people were in here. Is that what you're talking about? Was this building under attack?
Stream.
Stream. There's a river there.
Over that way.
The children play games.
The other side of the trees.
The children play games.
Children play games. Okay, so it said children, now it said the children play games. Okay, so what games do the children play?
Are they in the attic?
Vengeance.
I hope they don't play that. What do you mean by vengeance? Can you tell us what you mean by that?
I'll go and have a look, double check.
What's that?
Just gonna have a look.
What are you double checking?
Someone's on the other side of the window, because everyone keeps saying they can see something, or it looks like something through the window.
Times.
So no one is on the other side, and there are people on the benches still, but that's behind one of the bushes. So No one's on the other side, but obviously there's people on the benches, but that's behind the bushes.
Yeah.
So you wouldn't be able to see them from where I was panning my camera.
It's still the same people.
No.
No.
Different people now.
They're drinking as well.
I just saw a hat. Because none of them had a hat on before, did they?
No. Well, the ones that were drinking were sat on that one there.
So someone is behind Ian and Connor. We do have people kind of behind us.
Yeah, there are two people behind us with a dog. They're trying to train the dog.
Thank you, Jess. Yeah, if you drop those screenshots in the post he inputs later, we can have a look at them.
Walk forward.
Walk forward.
Okay. So we're walking forward.
The church.
The church, yes, this was originally built as a church. We know that this is a church or was a church.
Both Jess and Sammy said there's
Sometimes.
definitely something in that window. So
Oh,
they've got
okay.
screenshots. So yeah, we'll
Wow.
have to look.
Well, I hope they've got screenshots of
Yeah.
that, because that would be amazing. There's no alarm going off right behind us as well, guys. So I've had enough.
Had enough. You fed up of us being here, asking you all these
Just come through, guys,
questions?
saying that I've had enough.
Is it all these questions? Do you not want to answer them anymore? You able to set off one of the clear boards to confirm that you've had enough of us asking all these questions?
Or if indeed there was somebody in that window, was it you? Can you do it again? Can you go there again?
There is an afterlife.
There is an afterlife. Okay. That's what we're trying to find out. We're trying to communicate with people in the afterlife. We're trying to capture evidence to prove that it can be done. So are you telling us that we're on the right path and that it can be? If you are, thank you very much. Can you prove that to us by giving us an intelligent piece of correspondence now, by using another piece of our equipment and showing everyone? Or if it was you in the window, can you do it again and show everyone again? Would you like me to go around and meet you by the window?
We settled here.
You settled here. Okay, so we're talking to someone else now, aren't we?
Is the nasty man stopping you from talking? There are a lot of children here right now and they're scared of this nasty man.
We get bits and pieces and then it's just gone, don't we?
What if we were to sit? Definitely. You could try sitting.
And we can sit on the window ledge part.
I can flip the camera
Red
around.
hair.
Red hair. Okay.
Decay.
Okay, this building has decayed. Definitely. That's what you're talking about. Well, you stay there. I'm going to walk around to the other side of the window.
A demon here.
Could you set off one of the cat balls right by me, please? Yeah, my beard is very ginger. Hello.
Oh, yeah. See, I can only just reach this window here, guys. So if there was something in the window, it was very tall. Oh, I've just had something fly into my eye.
Would help if you sang to them.
You what?
Got your singing voice ready?
Me?
Yeah.
I'll drive them away, mate.
He's good at singing Robbie Williams.
Yeah.
Angels.
We can't sing things like that though.
Yeah, we're not allowed to sing
We
on
don't
here,
have the rights
guys.
to the music, and they'll shut.
If it hears music for more than is it more than a certain amount of time, it kicks you off the live. So Ian's on the other side of the wall. Are you able to join him? Ian. Oh, I don't know whether he's got. Did you have something a fly go in your eye?
Yeah.
Yeah. The guys have just put. Did you have something fly in your eye?
Oh God. Oh, I can't see properly.
Whenever.
Hello.
Whenever. Just said whenever. What do you mean by whenever?
What did you ask?
Before I just said if you're on the other side, can you go and basically stand by you?
Oh, okay. I just had literally a massive fly just went straight in my eye. Oh. You want to see Connor peek through the window? Okay.
Shall I go around now?
You go around then. Oh, the camera.
Which way did you go around? Did you?
Just through that, the little doorway there.
Oh, they're angry.
I'm angry.
Was it because I'm going round there now?
Okay. Guys, I think you've angered someone. Connor's on his way around now, guys. There he is. So Connor's there. So if you're angry, why are you angry? Are you angry that we're here?
You see the hole in my face? Don't tip your toes down.
You what?
Can you see the hole in my face? Looks like Ian's winking at me at the moment because his eye's playing up.
Right, go to the next window. Right, Jessie's saying that's exactly what she thought she saw.
What?
Someone stood right there.
Like this?
Yeah. Right, Jess, you know how tall Connor is, and his head only just there. So if someone was there, then it was someone quite tall.
If someone was looking through the window, I invite you to come and stand right by me right now. Stand right next to me and look through the other window.
Can he sing now through the window?
Suffering.
Guys, we'd love to be singing for you. That's the entertainment you want. We'd love to do it, but honestly, the live will be turned off. Not because it's such bad singing, but because we don't have the rights to the songs.
Although there's no one else on the benches anymore.
So there's no one on the bench.
Everyone's gone over this side.
So I didn't see anyone on the bench when I went around there. So.
Maybe I saw the person with the cap on. Maybe they weren't a person.
Okay, Jessie's saying where you are now, that looks like the picture that she's got. So, okay, well, Jess, definitely, when I put the post up, please send that through to us. Because that'd be amazing if we've got the figure of someone stood behind the window. That would be absolutely brilliant. So Jess and Sammy both said they saw something in the window. So fingers crossed, we've got good enough screenshots, and we can
if
see
we can see a clear, that'll be absolutely mental.
Yeah, it'd be brilliant. That would. There's definitely nobody here with us, guys. The only people that are here, I won't get them on camera, but just to the right is a dog with its two owners, and they have been around the back of us this whole time. They've not been anywhere near the building.
Evil.
Just said evil.
I'll come back round now.
Okay. Ring a ring of roses. We would, but is that not one of the nursery rhymes that people now find offensive, guys? For whatever reason. You'll be careful singing nursery rhymes these days. If they aren't clear, I'm rewatching it on the laptop. Oh, it's okay.
Although we did sing to spirits the other day, didn't we? We were off camera.
We did off camera, yeah.
Yeah.
'Cause we can do that. Yeah, we can't play music, or I
We're
believe.
delighted you're here.
Oh, thank you. You don't like investigators, but now you're delighted we're here. Can't say it, me eye.
Do you know what, Jess? I felt quite brave doing that.
He was brave last week. Honestly, God, last week's was weird. And Connor just went walking off. It
Which one? The last week's live
was
or
that
the
church
nunnery?
in the cemetery, wasn't it?
Oh yeah. Well, the nunnery guys. Before we did the live, old couple.
Okay, brilliant. So that's another
It's a
one.
different one, that is. Yeah, so when we did the live, I needed to go to the toilet, so I had to walk across to another part of the building in the pitch black by myself. It was scary. Thank you for setting that cat ball off.
Thank you very much for doing that. We appreciate that.
Could you confirm, are you sat on that ledge now? Are you doing the same as what I did before? You sat down? Are you, because I invited you to come by me, are you now confirming that you are sat where I was sat?
Positivity.
Positivity. Okay, so
Oh, we can't bring back the Dr. Pooh again. Are you able to do that again for us, please? By setting the clear bore off?
I think I've got half a fly in my eye.
Is it still there?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. It's under the, well, yeah, good point, Jess. It's under the window where everybody saw.
Yeah. It's directly under it as well, yeah.
Are you still there? Are you by the window?
Emotion.
Should we try necro?
Can do.
Yeah.
Guys, we're going to turn Necro on, and I'll put it by my mic. So if you've got anything you'd like us to ask, put it on the comments. We'll ask the questions as well, and we'll see what comes through. Because I like it when we get the questions from yourselves, because it creates more interactive experience as well. So bear with me, I'll just load it up. This phone's on a bit of a go slow.
So have you seen something else in the window again, Jess?
Definitely no one there, guys. No human, anyway.
That's a lot. That thing you can, if you can see at the moment on the right window, that's a light from in the distance.
Yeah, there is a light behind the bushes in the distance, but it's a fair way in the distance. So
Oh, that's the other thing that.
yeah, I'm definitely getting there.
Yeah.
Is that them?
No,
is
there's
it?
just a bloke who walked.
Is that bloody hell?
Yeah.
You're smelling some herbal cigarettes again, here, boys. Wow, that's strong.
That was very strong, wasn't it? Emma, there was someone who's just walked. The male's just walked behind us and gone through. He went past there. I don't know whether it went past the window or not.
No, he went that way. He met the path over there.
Yeah.
You can't see the path.
So he's walked all the way and gone that way.
So if there's any spirits still here with us now, please come forward and communicate with us. I'm using a different device now. This is called necrophonic. Please use your words to allow us to try and communicate with you.
Everyone else has put that as well. I can see 3 shadows, you 2 and 1 more.
Oh, okay. You wouldn't have seen that guy because he wouldn't have passed the shadows. He walked from behind us, but quite a distance behind us. So guys, is there anything you'd like us to ask? So we're saying there's sort of 3rd shadow on the wall?
Yeah.
Obviously, we're there.
So you can see the 2 of us there. So were you saying you could see the other one to the left of Ian or the right of me? Or was it in between us?
This is really slow, isn't it?
It can't be the other 2 people have just left because they're too far away to be
they're
on
miles away. They're back on the main road.
walking past us.
There's definitely only me and Connor here. The people that were behind us are right by the main road. They're actually they're about to cross at the main road.
It came all the way past from the right. So everyone in the chat is seeing it. So it's coming. Is it coming from that way to that way?
Somebody walked past us earlier.
Probably
about 5 minutes ago.
But they're like too far back.
They're well far back from us. But the people that have got the dog have now also left the area. They're the other side of the road now.
They just say gone. So you've got the Ian there and then me there.
Yeah. Just turn around and show while they're walking off because the face is on camera now. That's where the people are, guys, on the other side of the road. You see a stationary red car.
Yeah, they're walking past that way now.
Dog walking past.
Or they just turned around.
So, and then there was a car in there with the alarm going off as well. In
that way.
In that part there. So where the tyres were earlier.
Yeah.
There's a car in there with the alarm going off earlier as well. Again, there's no one over there, so.
Okay, so everyone's just saying just again then. It was as close as our shadows as well. So we've definitely, although the equipment hasn't gone off much tonight, guys, so we've seen a face.
A face in the window.
And then now shadows.
3 cat balls and shadows.
So it's walking between our shadows.
Okay.
So again, Ian's there and I'm here.
Well, I didn't see that.
No.
So we're not seeing
I think it's because I'm focusing so much on the cat balls.
I'm looking around to make sure there's no one else walking past us. So.
No, but it's almost like a kid running past on this.
Okay. But if there's a shadow just gone past, guys, that will be someone, because someone has just walked behind us. So if you've seen the shadow go past then at all, guys, then someone has literally just walked right behind us. So that would have been that. Although if it was like that before, nobody walked behind us before. There's, again, if we turn with the camera out, there's nobody here. There's nobody here. Some guy literally just walked past us from the path behind us, out through those gates and across to the other park. But they weren't there before. Looks like there's someone next to Ian's shadow on the left. Oh, okay. There's the shadow of the plant being there. That's being cast by that light on the floor.
Everyone say it's like moving. Because I can see our shadows on the wall now.
You can see our shadow. I'm there. You're there. Blue lights again.
Another police car.
All there's been.
Sammy's heard your name on the necro.
I'm hearing nothing. What's going on? I think there's some white noise or something. I'm sure of that. Spirits, if you're still with us, please can you confirm that you're with us by setting off some of our equipment? Or by using your voice and talking to us through the device that's in my hand. I'm not hearing anything through that.
No, I'm not getting anything as well. Although I did think earlier that it did sound kind of like your name. Layla's saying she can see it again.
Oh, you're right, mate.
You're right.
Again, guys, if you see a shadow there, it's a person just
Yeah, that was someone else, guys. That was someone else.
Something right next to him. I've not seen it. Really?
No. So are we like looking away when it's happening, or? It's not that you're talking about, is it, guys? Where my finger's pointing, or is it something else?
Yeah. There's like the outline of something there, but it's not a shadow. It's like just dark, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, that's where your shadow is there.
See that thing to the left of you?
Yeah.
I don't know whether it's like that's just from the.
Well, that's the plant that keeps moving.
And then that thing to the right of it.
That there.
Is that just where the bricks are darker?
It might be a bit of cast off the plant there, a little tiny bit, but I don't know. Is it, or is it just? Actually, no, it's where the brick goes in.
Yeah,
So it's just where the light's not hitting that brick there.
another ambulance. So, Jess is just Ian. She could hear Ian. So, who are we talking to right now? Could you give us your name, please? Are you able to set off one of the clear boards again for us?
Oh, no.
He's quite quiet on that, isn't he?
Yeah. There's little bits coming through, but this is the quietest I think it's ever been on it. I don't know why, I just couldn't do it well.
I know what you mean.
You gotta go leave.
It
Leave.
sounded like it, didn't it? Another ambulance. What's going on here today? Is this always like it?
Don't know. So the blue lights are an ambulance, guys. We're not being lit up in blue.
Maybe the hospital's just round the corner.
The hospital's just there.
Oh.
So all the ones going that way. It's been a strange one, Sammy.
Yeah, it has been because we've had not much come through the equipment, but then we've
The
had
cat balls have gone off 3 times now, haven't they?
people see stuff. So this is more. This
I
one's
really want to
nice
see those screenshots
Yeah.
from Jess and Sammy.
because if it, oh, I think I just got the fly going in my throat then.
Oh no,
Sorry, guys.
there's loads right now, don't
Um,
they? Really bitten.
oh my days. Yeah, but if we've seen something caught on camera, that's going to be insane because we always ask if the spirits can share themselves. So that'd be awesome.
I'm looking forward to seeing them now. So as I'm looking up there down there, shadow.
Is that just, yeah, is it
It's a
come through
shadow.
shadow?
I'm seeing faces in the rocks here, in the shadows. That one there, I can't see the light on it. Take the light away, it looks like a face.
It does a bit, like the outline of a shape.
Yeah.
But you can't see much features of it, but
The
it does.
bottom there's a mouth.
Yeah,
You've got eyes towards the top and where the ridge is of the nose.
think of protein. Problem is, Jess, I sleep with my mouth open sometimes. So
I'd rather have swallowed it than
I'll probably
have it
catch
in the eye.
probably catch enough flies in my sleep.
Spirits, if you're still here with us, please do confirm that you're here with us. Or please show yourself again if you did indeed do that before. We've got all our equipment still out. You're welcome to play with it, any bit of it. Ring the bell if that was you doing that earlier. That's it, we don't know whether that was our bell. That one there.
Yeah.
We've still got our cross on the floor over there.
You may have moved it already. We haven't checked.
Please do so.
I'll go and have a quick look. I'll go and
Is
see
it?
if it has.
Yes.
What, move the cross?
You just said yes. What?
Oh my.
Is it me? Oh my god.
No one's been by that.
Wow. Okay.
And it's
Spirits, if that's you that's done that, then thank you ever so much.
everyone saw earlier, that was in the outline.
Connor just said about this, he's going to go over and check it, and then come through on the spirit talk saying yes.
That's moved by quite a bit as well. Thank you for that.
Oh my God. That's the second time that's
I
happened.
don't want to touch that now.
Yeah. Oh man, I'm getting goosebumps there. That's crazy. So we've got people are seeing a figure in the window, shadows going past. That's been moved, and nobody's been through
Yeah,
these
the thing
arches.
is, so like
Nobody's
that was
been there.
perfectly in position, and it was in position for a while until we moved over there.
Yeah. Wow. Okay. Spirits, if that's you, thank you so much for doing that.
That's awesome.
Oh my God. That's brilliant. Okay, so
I started to walk over and I went, that looks like it's on an angle.
we've shone that on the camera though since.
That's amazing, that is.
Right, so
No one's been by that.
We've had a lot of stuff tonight then, without the use of the actual equipment. That's been different to what we've had
The only
previously.
person who's been by that since we've left it was that bloke not long ago walked up, but I watched him.
He wasn't there, he walked through the other part of that arch.
He walked through the other part and
He
I
walked-
watched him.
He walked, I'll show you on the tour, he walked from down there by the graves. He come through that open gate.
Yeah, he come through that.
And he walked up through there, and then he walked around the back of us and avoided us.
See, he went nowhere near that.
He did not walk past there, we were looking at him. 'Cause he lit up a cigarette and then he walked around the back of us. Mate, that's crazy. So that's the second time that's been moved now, because it was moved
Yeah.
at the...
It's just the fact it said yes to you.
Yeah.
And
Well, as you said, you were going to go over and see if anyone's moving. Yes. But people heard it say yes, didn't they? People were putting in there. Yeah, yes. So you're like laughing and then yes. That's crazy. Thank you so much, Bruce, if you've done that for us. Somebody's done that for us, hasn't he? So there's been nothing there. So
I feel that's a really good way as well
yeah,
to it. Like as we're coming to a close now on the investigation, that's
wow.
That's insane.
We know we've been nowhere near that. That's the thing. We know no one's been nowhere near that.
Thank you for the stars, Sammy.
That's brilliant. Thank you, Sammy.
Yeah, that
Oh, brilliant.
like
I
especially
really
that-
want to watch this back now. I want to see these shadows. And I
yeah,
want to see what people have seen in that window.
because
Because we've got those
even though we've not had much come through on the cat balls tonight,
on our
things-
usual devices, yeah.
other things have happened.
But see, there's a little bit of wind now, but the wind is not strong enough to move that.
No,
There's a small breeze coming through now, guys. But I can categorically tell you it's not strong enough to move that.
Claire, thank you for the stars.
Thank you ever so much, Claire. Well, I don't know what to say now. That's brilliant. Thank you so much for doing that.
I'll
If you're still with us, honestly, we appreciate that massively.
flip the camera back onto us now, I think.
Yeah. I mean, we're not getting a great deal come through on anything that we're trying to use now.
But that's absolutely insane.
So the things that we usually use just aren't doing it right now. Move that way a bit because we've got the lights behind us.
I know, he's trying to blind everyone now. Should we, when we collect everything back, should we walk back to the car with everyone?
Yeah,
Or-
we can.
Yeah.
Yeah. We start collecting the stuff up and walk back with it, but
But thank you
That's-
for
that's
watching
unreal.
tonight, guys.
I'm buzzing with that now. But the thing, we moved over here, we started getting a lot more activity. People are seeing shadows, people are seeing figures in the window, and then all of a sudden that's moved. Yet we're over there and nothing was happening. That's crazy. Just moving over a little bit.
I walked over and I went,
Again, that was tipped over. We don't know what caused that.
yeah.
EMF.
I don't know whether you
Was
guys,
that
if you
knocked
guys saw
over?
that on camera, or whether it was pointing the camera a different way.
So the EMF tipped over earlier, guys, if you remember. Again, if anyone can watch that back and let us know whether it looked like it was pushed. If it's on camera indeed, but because the EMF, nothing's happened with that all night. It's stayed on green all night, hasn't it?
The
It
EMF's
hasn't
not
budged.
gone at all. It's not gone off at all. But I mean,
we've had loads of activity, but not in the usual way.
I was walking over
to
to the cross, and I looked at it, and I was from a distance. I went, "That looks like it's gone off on an angle," and then I've gone up to it, and that's moved.
And the thing is, guys, well, we showed you when we.
Imagine if it's back in place now.
When we walked round to the other side, though, we walked through this archway, so we're nowhere near that. That's probably a good 20 foot from here, isn't it?
Yeah.
We've both walked through this archway to get round to that window.
How many cat balls did, was it 7?
Yeah. There's one up here. One there as well.
And those are the last lot. Yes, as Sammy said, thank you for all the stars tonight. It helps out so much, whether that's for petrol.
The stars, we don't get they don't get converted to any kind of cash straight away. It builds up, and as it does, it'll then be paid into a PayPal account, which we've got set up specifically just for the receiving of stars or anything like that, and the money then gets used towards fuel to allow us to travel further.
And then it can also help go towards new equipment.
Yeah, so if we have to replace any equipment and things like that, then it can help towards that as well.
When we went to the nunnery the other week, I mean, what was that noise?
I don't know.
Just heard a noise.
There's some noise there where we were just stood.
Yeah, we learned a lot of stuff from other people as well, which is always great, because when you do stuff with other groups or people who've been doing it for a while, you can pick up on the equipment they use as well.
There was they used different equipment to what we had. They had cat balls and they used necro as well. And this is a group that do it as a living. They take people around these venues, still using the same equipment that we've got, but they used a few other things as well.
The robot was quite cool, wasn't it? There's a robot. Yeah. It was from Amazon.
All it is, it's just a robot toy. There are other marketplaces you can use, guys, as well. So
yes,
we're not just advertising one.
You can get them from quite a few.
Yeah. But all it is a little toy, and it's got a sensor on the front, and if it detects any movement, just a motion sensor, the little robot, it lights up and it starts walking. So again, just another little fun piece of equipment that if anything was to happen.
Music boxes as well.
Yeah, we do want to get a music box, but they're not cheap. A proper music box that you can get.
And the noise they make is proper creepy.
Yeah,
so I think I'll run off if I hear
they're quite creepy, but that is a piece of equipment we do want to get, but that's something that we're gonna have to try and save for, I think. I can't believe that. I'm still.
It's insane. We're going. I don't know if I want to touch it now.
I know.
Face it back on the.
It's still there. That's moved a fair bit, you know.
That has.
But that really has moved a fair bit. Like, guys, for once, I'm a little bit lost for words, because we've had to be fair, I think there's been a lot of activity. It's just not the usual activity that we've come to associate with these things, isn't it?
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna.
You got to do it. You got to put it back in the bag.
Pray for me, everybody.
This is. I'm really. I don't know what to say. Spirit, if that's you that has moved that, thank you ever so much for doing so. We really appreciate that.
You have really shown us that.
Shown us that you are here with us and that you have been trying to communicate. Maybe the shadows that people have been seeing on the lives. I'll be honest with you guys, we haven't seen those shadows. The only shadows we've seen are those of people that we've told you have walked past us.
And there's another train.
Yeah, another train. So the shadows that we've told you that have walked past us are all that we've seen.
Do you know what? This might be the first live we've done where I haven't had to use my torch.
Yeah, because the building's lit up really well, isn't it?
Yeah.
Maybe being on the side of a main road helps. I had to get mine out just so I can see the bits that were around, but because the building's all lit up, it's been quite good. You see if I'm lighting up the cathedral now, guys. You see that?
That is lighting it up.
That's my torch lighting up the top of the cathedral.
Imagine if you look out your window and just see it.
So what's going on
Like
there?
the Batman symbol. I'll flip the camera back now as we're walking to the car.
Yeah, guys, I hope you've enjoyed tonight. I can't believe what's just happened, but we've asked for activity and it's been there.
It's delivered.
It's literally been there right under our nose all this time, and we've been asking it to light up cat balls. So, but guys, I hope you've enjoyed it. This one's been different, I'd say. Not weird, different. But I'm glad we've come and done it, because we've been on. This one's been down on our plans for a long time. Myself and Sammy have been researching places, and this has been down for us to do for a very long time. And as a result, we wanted to come and do it, but we've been told about this location being somewhere that potentially we could get disrupted because people come up here to drink and smoke. I mean, there obviously was someone smoking up here somewhere.
But we never got disrupted.
But we didn't get disrupted. And there was people drinking on the benches, but again,
yes,
didn't cause us any problems.
Thank you for reminding us, Sammy. We might not be live next Wednesday, but
Yes.
we are hoping to go on Thursday.
Possibly Thursday. So we'll let you know what our plans are, but it more than likely won't be next Wednesday. It's my daughter's birthday, so we're more than likely going to be celebrating stuff. So we will keep you updated and inform you as to what's going on, but regardless, there will be something next week, and failing that, we'll put a pre-record up if we pop out somewhere, and we'll go and do an investigation somewhere else, and then we'll put a record.
We'll just try and get something up for you guys.
Something
regardless.
will be there for you, whether it's a live or a pre-record. Hopefully it'll be a live. We prefer doing the lives anyway, but something will be there for you to tune into anyway. So, but guys, thank you ever so much for watching. You know we appreciate it. We love doing it live. We've been uninterrupted. Sorry, I'll get my words out in a minute. You swallowed it. It's gone in my eye. I can't see out my right eye, guys. So I can't talk properly because of my left side of my face, and I can't see out my right eye. So that's nice. But we're hopefully you've understood me tonight, because I feel like I'm struggling to get my words out. But we really appreciate it, guys. Thank you for all the stars off everyone as well. Thank you for everyone watching. Thank you for everyone sharing. We appreciate it all. Honestly, guys, wouldn't be the same without you. Thank you ever so much. We will see you at some point next week. And yes, I am, massively. You know I am. I've got dodgy knees, I've got dodgy feel, I've got everything. Literally, everything's going on.
Thank you, Sammy.
Cheers, Sammy. Thank you very much. Yeah, so I'm glad we've come and done this one.
Yeah, we've got about an hour's drive back now.
Yeah, just over an hour, I'd say. So, but
well, it is me driving, isn't it? So
yeah, so maybe 2 hours. So, give me your keys, Connor. I'll have us back in 20 minutes. So, drive safe, guys. Drive safe, okay? Always. All Right, anyway, guys, we're going to love you and leave you. As always, I'm Ian.
And I'm Connor.
Did you not
I
really know, then?
I nearly got that wrong then.
I know I'm someone, I don't know. But I'll do it properly. I'm Ian.
And I'm Connor.
There we go. With Paranormal State of Mind.
And until next time,
Let's do this.